Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Saturday, March 30th, 2024. I almost said 23. I did that once last week too. Time is funny, or at least the words coming out of my mouth are making time seem funny. Anyways, this week we are working with the Secret Garden deck. It is from Jessica Lee. Her message on the front of the box says, Enchanting Messages from Quiet Spaces. And this is a lovely little deck. I've had it for several years. It is from Rockpool Publishing out of Australia. And it's just got keywords and little messages to help serve as guidance or a pick-me-up, or just a word of encouragement. This was not the deck that I had planned on using this week. I had a different plan in place and it didn't work out. And I wasn't sure if I should feel frustrated about that or just accept that that wasn't the correct path and to move on with something different. And as soon as I realized that other deck wasn't going to work, I seen this deck. This deck sits on a bookcase in my bedroom. It's kind of sitting just off to the side and kind of eye level, but I don't necessarily see it every day. But I definitely seen it now, and I knew it was saying it is my turn. And it seems fitting. We're at the end of March. We're moving into April. In the Northern Hemisphere, you know, we're just past the spring equinox, and so we're moving officially into the season of spring. I have to tell you where I live, there's, you know, 8, 10, 12 inches of snow on the ground in places, so it's not looking very spring-like yet, but the spring energy is coming. I can feel it. I'm grateful for that, and I'm looking forward to gardening season. So this is what we've got to work with this week. And so I do want to leave you just with a little quote that kind of makes me think of the beauty of liminal spaces, which is something I'm so attracted to in this oracle card reading messages, like liminal spaces, like doorways, gateways, pathways. That's where we are open to getting new messages. And so this quote is from The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Really struggling today, I'm sorry. If you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a secret garden. And that is a beautiful message. And sometimes it's just our perspective, recognizing that can make all the difference. So let us look at our deck of cards this week. This is a smaller deck, very easy to hold in my hands. I tend to like poker side shuffle it. I don't know why. I mean, that's kind of how I shuffle poker cards. If that's the deck that I'm using for whatever I'm using it for. Bigger decks I have a hard time with because my hands are small, but either or, there's many different ways to shuffle. There's many different ways to pick cards. As always, I look at the energy of the day, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe. So energy. So we have our energy card right there. And then focus, which is our intention, our effort, our response that we put into the deck or into the day. So there is that card. All right. So let us see what message we have for us today. And I also just want to say that I always open a circle of light and love and protection for myself. And that extends to anyone watching these readings, no matter when that will be. And I also call in my spirit guides and guardians to help me be a clear channel of this information, you know, from the universe through myself to the collective, where I too learn from these messages because I am a part of this collective. So let us look at our energy for today. We have dare. It says take a risk and fly. So that's big energy coming at us. And honestly, the month of March, I think, is full of big energy, though most of it, I would say, is uncomfortable. And you know, sometimes playing life on a dare is a little bit uncomfortable. And you can have great rewards, or you can probably crash down and bruise your knees up and think you aren't going to try it again. But this is telling us take a risk and fly. So I think that's a beautiful message for us to take into this day, knowing that if there's something out there that you've been kind of on the edge of thinking about doing, now is the time. Dare yourself to do it. Take the risk and fly. So let's look at the focus card that we have for today and see if that helps us work with this energy, which is big, daredevil energy. So for our focus today, we have grow. Aha. dare, take a risk, and then we can grow. So grow, it says all flowers must grow through the dirt. Well, isn't that true? So what a beautiful message that is as well. And I think, as always, I'm just kind of amazed at how Spirit works through these cards and gives us the pairings that we need, to the messages that we need, the focus that we can use to help work best with the energy of the day. So our focus here is telling us to grow. Let ourselves grow. Let yourself spread out. Let your roots come out from the ground. Poke through the dirt. Let that green start to grow up, up, up. And pretty soon you're going to be blooming. And that's what we're going to do with this energy that's coming at us. This big dare energy, like full of excitement and thrill. And it's telling us to take that risk and fly, and we're going to grow from that. So this is another beautiful message. I find this deck so lovely and positive. Several years ago, I seen it, somebody was using it online, and I thought, well, that's the cutest little deck, and how nice. It's not big. You could tuck that in your purse if you wanted to. Not that you can't put an oracle card in your purse too. I mean, heck, a purse can be the size of a suitcase, you know. Mine sometimes feels like I'm hauling around half my life in it, but this is just something very small, very easy to tuck away. But I also like the idea of this deck giving you just a concise word, you know, like here we have dare, and then we have grow, and then a small message after that, just to kind of help guide you along the way. So take a risk and fly, and know that all flowers must grow through the dirt. So if we want to grow through the dirt, we have to take a risk and fly. So just let ourselves know that that is going to be part of our growth process, and part of how we need to look at the end of March, moving into April, and the energy that's coming with us. You know, we had the eclipse about a week ago. We'll have another eclipse coming in a little more than a week, and that's going to be big whopper energy. So I think this is telling us, you know, and eclipse energy kind of is not unstable, but it's unknown, and, you know, it's a little unforeseen, you know, what could happen. And so I think this is showing us that we can work with that energy. We can allow ourselves to dare and take a little risk, and we're going to grow through the dirt, and then we're going to fly. So this is a beautiful message, and I'm excited for it today. I hope you've found the reading helpful. I hope you've connected with it in some way. I would love to hear what you think about this deck or these readings. Please like, please subscribe, please share these videos so I can help the channel grow. I just want to help spread messages to people to help give them some guidance to get through what we're facing in the world right now. And not only that, but to help us all grow as a collective. It's very important. Our world is going through some change right now. We see it in the news. We feel it in the energy around us. And this can give us guidance to help us get through it in the best way possible. So I am so grateful to you for coming and watching this reading. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a wonderful day.